Oh no, the audio exploded, or was it that it couldn't render out? What's up, peoples? It's a Terraformer not playing VIP2, at the current moment at least. And yeah, one of those two things at least happened in the distant past, so I'm just gonna pretend that's what happened. I didn't like my commentary for this video, and as you can plainly see, there's some ASM going on because the level is way too easy for just regular controls. Now, the thing with me is that my brain can't comprehend very well reverse controls. And this level, like, really upset me. Like, look at how easy it is. And all it is the left and right are different. And yeah, I just kind of cut to the winning runs. That's all I show. And there's a delay in between starting the level and also transitioning into this room. And it's pretty annoying. Also, I grinded lives, as you can see, because I lost all 35, which was more than that because I had more when I started the recording. This conveyors took me a long time to actually finagle that out, which doesn't look very hard, and it's not actually, but for me and my brain to figure out how to do controller issues, I'm really scared for VIP4 because I know what's present in that hack. So, anyway, the levels it was a 3-hour recording, and that's not really much for me, but, well, it is much for me, because, you know what, even though I've done things, it's still, here I'm just like, you know what, I don't want to accidentally fly, so I'm gonna get rid of this cape because it was helpful, it served its purpose. I've literally died to the last pit before the boss once, at least. Well, actually, that's the only other time I got up that thing that we just saw with the skeleton at the bottom. It took me so long to figure that out with the controls, and it's just Puppy Reznor. And yeah, I got hit the Puppy Reznor. It doesn't even, like, it has the smaller bullets firing, but it doesn't, like, spam them like VIP1, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But yeah, the only problem with that is the ASM going on, and not really the design, which isn't really much going on. It just really trips you up when your mind can't comprehend the movement of reversalness. And, the future levels, especially this next one, I really didn't find quality enough to really care about giving them montages, and even the one that, or the, yeah, no, really, it's like one level, or, well, one level is not too bad, and then the other one is, like, both halves don't take me that long, so I didn't really feel the need anyway, but I show some Dragon Coin stuff. I don't get the Dragon Coins for this level. I absolutely hate this abomination, and I used some some words to describe it. Those bombs are not the bombs, by the way. I'm not really sure what's going on, but they don't explode. As you can just see, they're not the bombs. Yeah. So you may be seeing this happen, but that's, yeah, not gonna happen soon enough. I know it doesn't look bad so far, it's just kind of happening. But believe me, like, the placements of the football players, well, you'll see one here, it's not really that bad, you're just gonna rush up. But then you have a blind jump here, and, it's pretty dumb to get down there to do without the fireball. Now, there's a scene that I show when I get the thing that's in one of those boxes all the way across. Well, you need the shell to get it, pretty much. But to the right there. I do that before this run. I even died to that spiny once right there. Yeah, and I even once jumped through, and then, yeah, it's an abrupt cut. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'll show that after this run. No, yeah, after this run, okay. After, yeah, I guess it is after that one. The top row, the top thing, I basically got hit there every time I took it, which was twice, but it just leads you to the above there. Now, I know my lives don't really move for this level at all, but yeah, it's the worst place guy in the world. I pretty much, like, got hit by him so many times, it was really annoying. But yeah, I'll say it when comes on screen. That pipe with the Venus guy, basically what it wants you to do is so dumb. It's like you gotta just kind of you kind of do what I do here, but when you're first doing it, you're going to want to use the safety of going across to the pipe to hit that. Yeah, and you want to go to the pipe to be safer, but you're going to want to duck jump out of it, and that's a reset pipe, and it leads you to that wall where that last Dragon Coin and Chuckles was. But the left wall, and yeah, force waiting, and this part's annoying as hell, and I'm sorry for everyone that had to play Glazed Donut Dungeon. But yeah, these blocks don't work in this engine, at least Glazed Donut wasn't in this engine. They, like, sometimes you just get stuck there, and sometimes it just wants to be as tedious as humanly possible. I don't like this section at all. It's got generator after generator, and also, if you go on that platform, it's basically a trap, because you will just kind of fall. Yeah, and then this one is kind of dumb also, because it's like right at the tippy edge, and if you don't duck jump there, you die, because you get hit by the muncher. Blind stuff, they're not, like, I called everything in this video fake difficulty, everything, to even stuff that I don't really mind. I don't ever get the Dragon Coins in this section, because I just don't care at all. I think I was talking about something else before this, but I forget. I guess it won't be happening. I wonder where the secret exit is. It couldn't have been just what I am about to show, which would have actually, like, it's kind of dumb, but it also would have been a lot better than what it actually is. But it's not that. Spoilers, we beat World 6 today. I don't know why. Considering it was like 2 hours or more into the recording when I beat this level. And yeah, most of it spent on here, because the first level only took me about 28 minutes, I think, even though I was getting very annoyed with it. And yeah, that could have been the secret exit, but I totally didn't use a tool on this. What are you talking about? I totally started from the beginning. That's why I showed the complete and utter winning run. This section just got annoying, and twice I put a save state before that pipe, and you know, I went back to it and kept doing the annoying bits, but it's just, it was too inconsistent, like getting a cape through or getting any power-ups through to here, with that, especially the football player, man, because the footballs are, I call footballs fake difficulty because of how, in this section, I thought you had to spin jump on a thing, but the last one is just thing, and you can just scroll the screen and have them fall, and I didn't really know that, but, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but, you know, to have a goal after a goal. I mean, I understand the original game did it, but at the same time, it's like those levels weren't long and annoying and dumb and bad design, so... Yep, so there's a little reset pipe there, just in case you screw it up, if you notice, and you might notice that I don't know for sure if I missed any of the boxes, but I do show that one that we just displayed. This level is, like, so easily broken by me, and this is pretty much why all the Yoshi sections of the video game, they have, you know, muncher tunnels, because you can't really break a muncher tunnel, but you can break this. And I don't really care, it's just strategy, man. I'm just using strategies to successfully rub up against the cannon. And, you know, it's a little discolored, I'm not really sure why, but you chose to do so, so that's pretty cool. I think that's like Big Daddy Cool or something, that guy there that's throwing hammers everywhere, or is that somebody else? I kind of don't remember. This is the first time I saw that fish generator, I was kind of afraid. But then I realized, oh hey, like there is a roof, but it's one tile above where you can actually go, so you can just kind of hide up there, and it's really kind of dumb, because this stage isn't bad in and of itself. I mean, I never tried to play it legitly, but you really worked hard, and I think that's put there because they know you're gonna do what I did. Yeah, so that's just silly. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that the regular exit, if you fall into a pit, it leads to the castle, which is kind of weird. It's kind of dumb like that, but okay, why not? I mean, sure, yeah. And here's another level that took me like 2 tries literally, and I died to dumb things also that were pretty close to the beginning, so I feel pretty proud of myself. Yeah, I saw that before playing this, so it wasn't as effectual as it could have been, but it still was pretty funny, because pretty much the whole reason I did VIP2 last night, so I was thinking about just finishing up 3rd edition this week, because I probably could, because reasons I have to record later than usual, and yeah, I decided to just randomly open up Lunar Magic and look at the levels that were coming up next, and I was just damn sure that I was gonna have this done in a reasonable amount of time, what I do in this video, which was one level more than I thought I'd be doing, because I didn't really know about the last level in this video, which is dumb in its own right. The water looks pretty weird, but also kind of cool for an old hack, but, you know, you would think it's like reverse water or something, which, you know, is later on in this hack. And also, like, I think I wouldn't mind that as much, except for, like, leaving the water is kind of bad, because it's gonna be in jump, I'm sorry to say, but, you know, once Yopples saw that Maggot, he was like, I gotta make another level, and the J in jump totally stands for Yoppin Gambler, because he has, like, a lot of levels already, which, you know, is fine. I don't really care. I like his levels, and I got good focus and stuff, like what I'm trying to do with one of my levels, but, you know, that's neither here nor there, because I really, when I design levels, I tend to complain about design of other people's hacks, but I literally have no focus at all. I get pretty lucky here, because I think the first two are traps, and like these currents are actually not that bad, because I've played with currents that you basically fly into a wall, you die. I mean, it looks like it's really difficult to control, but it's really not. It's really weird in a way. Like, it was unexpected, and for like an old ASM code, it's actually coded fairly well, or at least the playability is. I'm guessing up there is where you start, but I never started from the midpoint. Spoilers. Yeah, if you leave that pipe, it actually makes you big. If you go into the pipe and maybe go in a certain amount of ways, you big, and then it takes away your power. It's pretty interesting how that works. Yeah, I like seeing little filtration methods of the old, even though the first hack had the ASM with the didn't it? Did it not? I know this one does for facts. And that's pretty much why Mr. Alex the 3 now, did he actually hack Talkhouse? I'm kind of curious, because with his coding knowledge, I would not put it past him, but he stopped talking to me and stopped helping me with my ASM, because I would not use Uber ASM for a stupid freaking filter block. It's like, I have the block, so, and 2 levels are set up that way, and I don't know how to use the thing. Oh no, I'm the leader of a collab, and I don't know how to use level or Uber ASM. So I wouldn't do things his way, and he decided that I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. So that means no parakeet hack patch for me. I guess I'm not using dragon coins to unlock the last castle. Oh, boo-hoo, so sad. Yeah, he's a interesting fella. Yes. So yeah, I got pretty scared here, but it's really pretty damn easy. Like, look at that. Just done. And it's actually, like, as weird and janked as this level is, I probably one of the, yeah, definitely the better of the ones. Like, even the next one's pretty good, despite its kind of dumbness. You'll see in like 1 second. I even have one of those special pipety pipes, which is like all map 16. That's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. It looks weird at a certain place, but, you know, it's happening. So here you would just think, oh hey, it's just a simple castle, there's nothing to fear here. And I should have known exactly what the custom sprite was, which I kind of did, but I wonder if you guys can already tell. These bullet cannons are very threatening and reminiscent of another castle in the original game. Yep, there it is. There it is. Yar she blows, and it's Yopple's favorite enemy, because he is apparently stuck at a hyper castle, which is the one after his videos, and they have these spammed a whole lot. And I saw some of the level, and it's really dumb. It's just, like, really dumb. Like, totally not as, like this is just kind of pretty easy, actually. You just take it slow and things happen. But I think you're expected to play that airship level first, which is kind of ridiculous, because this level is freaking easy. I knew, like, I never, like, actually got to this, I got to there and I died from a homing guy, but I knew that's what the section was going to require, and that's why I went up there. And even if it wasn't, it might have been the bottom or something. I wasn't checking all the boxes. I'm going to get possibly a Carol boss. I mean, it's not as bad as you would think. Like, this form decided, like, it's kind of random in a way where sometimes it drops, sometimes it doesn't. But this time it decided to drop 3 times in the beginning, but usually you allow me to damage you your first time. So the first form takes 3 hits and the second form takes 5 hits, and when I noticed that it did not die in 3 hits and then I died, I called it fake difficulty. But I like this. I like how it indicates what form you're at, and I like how it's some kind of disgruntled pumpkin or something. It's pretty cool. I don't know if Carol coded it, but good job, Carol, for not... Never mind. I shouldn't insult the guy, because I think I said in this one, that, like, he did lead VIP2 apparently, according to King Yoshi. Maybe this is more common knowledge than I knew, but I was pretty impressed, I have to say. And it's like, I insult Brutal Mario a lot, but it's like, it was his first hack or so, but, you know, I shouldn't really do that. I mean, he only did kind of mess up the whole adding music scene. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's something that is kind of weird and kind of not really mattering so much, since considering Zeusness exists, and I shouldn't really worry so much about the problematics of yesteryear. But you can bounce on those bouncy balls, and before this, like, I was constantly jumping over him, and you can spin jump on his head, but it's really a lot easier just to do this. And yeah, I probably should have did this level last in the video, but you know, after this battle is done, you can just shut off the recording. You could just close out of YouTube once I beat this, because the next level brings nothing new at all to the table. And oh, I did show it off. Okay, wow, it's pretty neat. Like, no, it's not fake difficulty. It's just really easy, and it doesn't really matter that you have to hit them more times than 3, which is apparently the magical number for me for any Mario game. I mean, considering other games, like, you have to hit, like, enemies a billion other times, but some of them you have a constant weapon, and in this game you don't really have a constant weapon besides your feet, and sometimes your feet are not very useful. So, I thought this castle was leading to Bowser Land. Turns out there's another world in between Bowser Land. I wasn't very happy to see that. Yeah, I don't really show where it leads to, so, you know, you don't get to see that. This level, this wonderful gem of a level, it's like there's no time limit, and it's a maze, and by saying maze, have you figured out which level it is yet? Sometimes there's a Goomba that falls off that ledge and kills you because you don't expect it, because he never appears at all. It's not very indicational yet of what it is level, but in a second you will see how, oh man, I wonder what level this is. It's like, really, come on. I know back then it was probably more acceptable to make remake levels, but still, uncreativity is uncreativity in any time, as I feel. Like, there's barely anything new done to it, and the one section that does seem to be new, I think, is like at the end, and you'll see, it's really, really kind of dumb. And one time I went through that pipe and magically got up a bomb. I'm not sure if I grabbed the one to the right. I don't think I did, because he was still there. So I'm not entirely sure. I don't explore the pipes, but you'll see what's in them in just a moment. But yeah, that's what happened. Oh, if I beat this level and I didn't get the coins, then I wouldn't have gotten the coins, basically. But I, for some reason, was dead set on figuring out if there was enough time to get the coins and also beat the level, which, spoilers, there's just barely enough. But I didn't. So yeah, what was I? Oh, pretty much why I'm back to, like, going into another project where I'm kind of rushing it through again, which I don't like this feeling, but From what I've heard, by VIP3, the difficulty gets more legitly. Like, from VIP3 onward, there's more, like, not BS difficulty and actual good difficulty. It might be harder, but it's better difficulty, and I'd have more patience for it, basically. And that's what I'm looking forward to, but I'm not entirely sure if that's what I'm gonna do next. I kind of have a few projects that I could be thinking of doing. I'm always thinking of doing a bunch of random crazy projects, but, you know, this is for, like, after this, because after this I don't think I'm gonna go right to VIP3 as much as I'm interested in it. I think one project or two might be in between coming soon, and, you know, and then Mario X World 3rd, I'm hoping to finish that up, and then do something before in that, like, quote-unquote slot. Oh, the video's done, right?